So I've been having a little bit of trouble trying to find like interviews with photographers. So I decided to go onto Facebook and I found this really cool Facebook page called Busy Bean Photography, and it's run by a photographer called Emma. I really like her photography style, as she does kind of portraits and family photos. And I like her style because she kind of does really natural kind of photos. So it feels really, really natural, which is exactly what parents and family members want with their photos. They want them to feel kind of natural and in the moment. So I decided to contact Emma. So the questions I've asked Emma are kind of similar to the ones I've asked Aidan for my animation interview. But I did added in a few questions and kind of changed it a little bit. So the first question I've asked was, how did you get into photography in the first place? Who's your biggest inspiration and why? What is your favourite type of photography and why? What camera do you use and why? How did you get into photography? Why do you think photography has made such a big impact on our society/culture? Do you think photography is an integral part of politics? Please explain. What is your favourite photograph/series that you have produced and why? And finally, what does photography mean to you? So I sent Emma a very quick message to kind of explain who I am and why I'm kind of messaging her really. And I've also kind of added in the questions in as well if she wanted to reply back or anything. And she replied back and she says that the question number one, so I asked her, how did you kind of get into photography in the first place? And she put, I stumbled into photography in my teens looking for a job that provided a company car and then fell in love with it. She didn't answer question two, but for question three, she really loves portrait photography and she also really loves lifestyle photography at weddings and so on, slapping away while people are just milling about. She also uses a Canon 600D, so those are the ones that we kind of use at college. I actually prefer the Lumix GH5 because I actually find it easier to kind of control my photos and stuff like that. But I do like Canon 600Ds because they are a little bit affordable more than the Lumix cameras. She skipped over question number five, but for question number six, the question was, why do you think photography has made such a big impact on our society/culture? And she replied with, people love being able to capture each second of their lives, but I think it's taken over a bit and people need to kind of step back to enjoying the moment and living it in their memory. She skipped over question seven, and then for question eight, she put, photography provides for my family, enables me to kind of meet lots of great people and adorable kids, and she also skipped over question nine. It's a bit of a shame that she skipped over questions, as there was kind of a reason why I put the questions in there to kind of find out more information from an actual photographer. But as long as I got a little bit of information from her point of view, which is, really good, really. But like I said, it's a bit of a shame that she did skip over questions because, there was a reason why I put them there. But oh well. I'm really happy with kind of the questions like I asked her and the kind of answers she answered me back. I did put why she uses I did ask why, like, what's your favorite camera and why, but she just put Canon 600D. I think maybe she likes Canon 600Ds because they're quite a little bit more affordable than other cameras and they can also be quite versatile as well. So maybe that's why she likes them, but I'm not too sure. Overall, it's quite interesting to kind of get an insight on a freelance photographer who kind of works specifically in portrait photography. So I'm really glad that I was able to kind of ask Emma these questions.